any spirits in this graveyard, come forward. We mean you no harm. We're here with love and peace. Would you please cross these rods, please? Would you please cross these rods if you're with us? We only want to talk to you from your realm to our realm. Can you cross these rods, please? Could you please cross these rods, please? Not a lot, Amy.
Okay, so we are at the grave of one Eliza Clifford, but she was an author and illustrator of children's books under the name Trimby, and she's got some French on the bottom of her gravestone that reads, "My job and my art is my life." So
Now we are suffering today, Amy, with the wind really badly.
not us, but
yeah,
we haven't got the wind. But
we haven't got the wind, no. But
yeah,
quite
it's very
bad.
windy.
So do you want to see if you can connect here at all?
Try and, yep. Alright, so Eliza Clifford, but also known as Trimby, is your pen name. Are you here with us right now? If you're here with us and you can hear us, can you cross these rods over one another so that we know? Can you make them form an X? Yep, could you move the other one as well, please? Might be a bit further away, but if you can just push it round. Push it round? It's wobbling.
Can you please push it round a little bit more, the other one, please?
So we
they're both
definitely
crossed.
know. Got to know that we're talking to you, Eliza. Can you cross these over one another? Are you happy with everything that you accomplished? Can you make them form an X? Yeah, slightly vibrating.
Can you cross these rods, please? If you're with us, we come with love and peace. We only want to talk to you from your realm now to ours and ask you some questions. If you're happy with that, will you cross the rods, please? This young lady here is Amy, and she's a
Hello.
writer too. She likes writing,
Yeah.
so she's on the same pathway as you must have started when you was young.
Yeah. As of yet unpublished, so yeah.
So with that, could you cross these rods, please? I don't think there's anything here.
No, I'm not feeling a huge amount of
No.
anything really.
Well, hello everybody, it's Suffolk Andy here with Suffolk Amy, and we are at St Mary's at Lower Holbrook. And tell you the truth, we're having a bit of a torrid time. The wind is really bad. The graveyard that we're in, none of us are feeling anything whatsoever. We've tried a couple of little stints, but it's not working out. So I'm just going to try down here because we're out of the wind. So hopefully we might be able to pick something up. So got me dowsing and rods. I always explain how these work on the copper slips and whatever. Oops. Right, let's put them up there. Right, if there's any spirits in this graveyard, could you come forward and cross these rods, please? Could you come forward and cross these rods? We'd like to speak to you with love and peace, no animosity. If you could come forward and cross these, we'd appreciate that, so we can have a conversation from your realm to ours. So please come forward and cross these rods if you are here. If you can hear us and see us, could you please come forward and cross these rods, please? Can you please cross these rods? Ah, thank you very much. Thank you. Can you make them go straight, please, so I know you're here? Can you make them go straight, please? Can you make them both go straight? Both go straight. Thank you very much. Like I say, we come here with love and peace. If you was a man, could you please cross these rods? If you was a lady, could you cross these rods? If you are a lady, could you cross these rods, please? If you was a woman, can you cross these rods, please? Can you please cross these rods if you was a woman? A little bit going there, Ames. Oh yes. Yeah. Thank you very much. Can you make them go forward, please, so I can ask you another question? Can you make them both go forward, please? Thank you. Are you buried in this churchyard? Are you laid to rest in this churchyard? If you're laid to rest here, will you please cross these rods, please? Would you please cross these rods if you're laid to rest in this graveyard? Would you please cross these rods if you are laid to rest in this graveyard? If you are not laid to rest in this graveyard, could you cross these rods? You are not laid to rest here, could you cross these rods, please? It seems to me, Amy, I'm getting the usual thing. I latch onto them.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that in the last few?
Yeah. They're here, but then nothing else.
Can you cross these rods if you like to speak to us, so we know that we can carry on this conversation? Can you cross these rods if you would like to speak to us, Amy and myself? Would you rather talk to Amy?
Hello.
Yes, would you like to talk to Amy instead of me? If you would, please cross these rods. Please cross these rods if you'd like to speak to Amy.
The one holding the wacky contraption here.
Yeah, she's the one holding the camera. So if you'd like to speak to Amy, would you please cross these rods? I think what we'd do, Amy, I think we're change places.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Amy's got her own dowsing rods now.
I have. It's
She
a
has
birthday
a little
present.
a birthday present.
Yeah.
We got her own little dowsing rods, so she can try them here. We had a bit of a hit there, and that went away. So we are struggling here today, aren't we, Amy?
Yeah, it's not ideal.
It's not ideal. The wind is blowing terribly, and Amy and myself are not really picking up anything here or feeling anything.
Alright, so we've switched out and I have my new dowsing rods made for small hands, so ideal for me. So if there are any spirits, any spirit persons here, anyone who still roams these grounds, I'd like to speak to you. If you'd like to speak to us too, can you cross these rods over one another, please? Can you make them cross?
Can you make them cross, please? If you would speak to Amy, the lady that I had earlier, if you're still here and want to talk to us, will you please cross Amy's rods, please? Her dowsing rods.
No.
I don't think there's anything
I'm not
here.
feeling anything. It's now
No.
starting to rain,
Yeah.
which is grand. The Suffolk Spooks curse continues, guys. We're thwarted again by the elements. So,
That's going to be the problem all through this winter now.
yeah.
We had all the good months and now it's going to be a bit of a problem. But anyway, carry on regardless, Amy.
Yep. Well, hello everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Car vlog time with this big rig. We got nothing.
Nothing.
We got nothing.
We were going to go somewhere else a long way away, and we decided not to because the weather wasn't too good. So we came just a little away out of Ipswich to this church, and tell you the truth, I think Amy will say this as well, Didn't feel anything?
No, I think it's just quite peaceful, to be
Yeah.
honest. I don't think there's anyone lingering, nothing.
No. We had
No.
one or two little hits, but nothing to follow up with.
No.
When we first got here, I just thought, this place is just peaceful. You know, I
Yeah.
couldn't feel anything. You didn't feel anything, did you, Ames?
Hey!
You didn't
No.
feel anything, Ames, did you?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I don't really feel like there's anyone hanging around. I guess
No.
sometimes that just doesn't happen though, does it?
No,
So-
they're not here all the time. We hit on a couple of graves,
Yeah.
and tried to see if we could find something there, and there was nothing. One or two
Yeah.
little hits, but nothing to follow up with. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go down to another church, which is a couple of miles down the road. But if we get there and the wind is so bad, we'll probably have to call that a day.
Yeah.
So
See how it goes, because it's
Yeah.
starting to rain now as well.
yeah,
Probably going to bump into a bunch of cockerels and a community meet-up, so
yeah.
we'll see how it goes, I guess.
The point is, we don't have a lot of chance to get out because of circumstances, and when we do, the weather's always against us.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see you at the next location.
A drive along with Suffolk Spooks. Drive spooky, everyone.
It's some of the smallest roads in Suffolk. Most bumpiest.
This is what we do to bring you guys content. Look at this. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Look both ways, everyone. Look both ways.
There's a pheasant.
Oh my
Choker.
God.
Choker. Whee! Another car.
Another car.
Another car.
This footage is going to make everybody sick. Literally everyone's going to vomit. What the hell? This don't even look like a road. What the Jesus Christ, man? Guys, we're in
Overton.
Overton.
Yeah.
Overton? At the Overton Queen's Head.
Yeah, it used to be a lovely little pub years ago, but it's been closed for many years now.
See, there's an Overton, but is there an Iswerton?
No,
Why doesn't he get one?
I don't know.
Ooh. Look at that. That looks cool, doesn't it?
Is there anybody else here?
Mary, was that you?
If there's anybody here from the spirit world who'd like to talk to us, we come with love and peace.
A lot of people who are alive at the moment constantly ask the question of, is there life after death? Do you know the answer to that?